Elite Facts presents
Famous people with serious mental disorders.
10.
British actress and screenwriter Emma Thompson has dealt with depression along with 40 million other people worldwide. Thompson said she battled clinical depression in the past, with her career saving her from going under. Like other people living with clinical depression, Thompson said she felt sad and hopeless and was unable to get out of bed at times.
9.
In recent years, Herschel Walker, a Heisman Award-winning running back and former NFL player, has gone public about his troubles with dissociative identity disorder, a complex mental health disorder. People with DID are influenced by two or more distinct personalities, which prevent them from acting like themselves. Walker has received treatment for the disorder and wrote a book about his experiences.
8.
In 1994, alt-rock icon Kurt Cobain joined the so-called 27 Club, an unfortunate group of singers and musicians, the likes of Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, and Janis Joplin, who all died at the age of 27. Cobain's death left many asking why. Though we may never have that answer, his cousin sought to turn her family tragedy into an opportunity to reach youths contemplating suicide, revealing that Kurt was diagnosed with attention deficit disorder and later with bipolar disorder. Kurt undoubtedly knew about bipolar illness and how difficult it is to manage. Unfortunately for Kurt, compliance with the appropriate treatment is also critical.
7.
Howard Hughes, known for his wealth, movie production, and aviation skills, was always in the spotlight for one thing or another. But ultimately, he is also remembered for his struggle with obsessive-compulsive disorder, anxiety, and compulsions, which usually are acted out in repetitive behaviors. Unfortunately, Hughes's OCD led to isolation, increased drug use, and his own death. Notably, his obsession with cleanliness and reputation as a germaphobe were evident in his daily life and interactions with his employees. In one repetitive routine, he made his workers use several facial tissues and rounds of hand washing just to fetch his hearing aid cord.
6.
We're familiar with Carrie Fisher, who donned the Princess Leia buns in the Star Wars trilogy, but off-screen may be a different story. Fisher has struggled with substance abuse and bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder is characterized by severe mood and energy shifts that affect people's ability to do daily activities. Fisher talks publicly about her disorder and helps others battling the same afflictions.
5.
Maybe you remember Sinead O'Connor from her 1990 Nothing Compares to You video, the close-up shot and somber blue lighting. Or perhaps your image of the Irish singer recalls her ripping a photo of the Pope on an episode of Saturday Night Live. To O'Connor, the notion that she always had to be controversial proved to be an artistic impediment, and she took a step back. The now 44-year-old singer and mother of 4 reveals how treatment for bipolar disorder helped mend what she calls a hole in the center of her being, with symptoms that included suicidal thoughts as far back as age 23.
4.
Long before he was winning Oscars or making headlines for all the wrong reasons, road warrior Mel Gibson was doing battle with an unseen off-screen foe, bipolar disorder. Known for his on-set pranks and love for after-hours partying, Gibson broached the subject, saying he had really good highs but some very low lows. Gibson has admitted to being diagnosed as manic depressive. Numerous articles have been written linking bipolar mood disorder with artistry, and that those with the condition expressed enhanced creativity.
3.
Olympic gold medalist swimmer Michael Phelps has risen to stardom at a fairly young age, and his mother said she wanted to share Michael's story and his struggles with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. Diagnosed when he was 9 years old, Phelps had trouble concentrating in school, his mother said, but personally prescribed medication and swimming helped Phelps manage the disorder.
2.
In the 70s and early 80s, Margot Kidder was the Man of Steel's #1 lady, portraying Lois Lane opposite Superman in the superhero film franchise. But by 1996, manic depression and paranoia gripped the actress in a well-publicized nervous breakdown in which she cut her hair to avoid being recognized and went missing for days before being found hiding in a suburban California backyard. After being discovered by police, Kidder was taken to a psychiatric center for observation. In the years that have followed, Kidder bounced back to land several TV and movie roles and to speak publicly about mental health.
1.
Music star Elton John has openly discussed his uphill battle with substance abuse and bulimia. Bulimia is an eating disorder in which people binge or uncontrollably consume large amounts of food and then expel the food by vomiting or using laxatives because they don't want to gain weight. Discussing his substance abuse and bulimia, Elton said he'd been clean for years and sober all that time too, and it was the best thing he ever did. He also admitted that if he'd just had the courage to ask for help earlier, it would have solved so many issues.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more Elite Facts.